A good dinner of Shabbos. This week's Parshas Mishpatim. Parshas Mishpatim starts off Ve'ela HaMishpatim, and there are many Mefarshim who go on and explain why the Parsha starts off with the letter Vav. Letter Vav usually generally means and. Vav HaChibur, it's called. It connects one to the other, although it doesn't always have to be that way, but oftentimes it is. And many Mefarshim talk about why Ve'ela HaMishpatim starts off, Parshas Mishpatim starts off with this Vav. I just want to say over a thought and expound on it a little bit in my own words, based on something I heard from Ramosha Sternbach. And that is that we're coming off the Parshas Yisrael, where we got the Torah, where we got the Luchos, the Asaras HaDibros, Har Sinai, Moshe Rabbeinu coming down from Har Sinai, being the closest that any human has ever been to Hashem. And Parshas Yisrael generally is known as the Parsha that gives over the mitzvahs of Bein Adam LaMakayim. And Parshas Mishpatim is really the beginning of giving over the mitzvahs of Bein Adam LaChaverai. In fact, the entire Mishpatim pretty much deals with mitzvahs Bein Adam LaChaverai. Dr. Moshe Sternbach. We come from Parshas Yisrael, where all the mitzvahs of Bein Adam LaMakayim are talked about. And we were so close to the Rebbeinu Shalom, and the Torah given from the Rebbeinu Shalom to Moshe Rabbeinu to Klal Yisrael. In fact, Hashem said the first two dibros himself, as the Medrash says. But if you're not connected in that way, if you're not connected with also have Bein Adam LaChaverai, it's nothing. It's worthless. And that's why the parsha starts off Ve'ela HaMishpatim. And these are the laws. You know why? Because in Parshas Yisrael, it's Bein Adam LaMakayim, and if a person keeps everything that's Bein Adam LaMakayim, so then that's great. But if he doesn't have the Bein Adam LaChaverai, it's not just that he's missing something. It's just like, oh, okay, I kept all the mitzvahs Bein Adam LaChaverai. I'm just missing the Bein Adam, all the mitzvahs Bein Adam LaMakayim. I'm just missing the Bein Adam LaChaverai part. It doesn't work that way. It's an intrinsic part of who we are as a people. You can't have one without the other. You can't just keep the mitzvahs ben Adam LaMakayim. You can't just keep the mitzvahs between man and God. You have to keep all the mitzvahs that pertain between man and fellow man. Otherwise, you're not a complete Jew. That is what the Vav of Ve'ela HaMishpatim is coming to teach us. Let's all keep in mind, we mentioned Chodesh Adar this week, or Chodesh Adar is coming up. Is also, Adar is a month associated with mitzvahs ben Adam LaChaverai. This week's Parsha is Mitzvahs Ben Adam LaChaverai. Let's all try to be mindful to our fellow friends, because without that, you're missing a core value of what it means to be a Jew. Have a wonderful Shabbos.